It's like this. It's like I forgot how to dance, so I just open my hands and hope that the Indian chant takes me away to the land where pantheons remember my name. Plain and simple, my grave is empty. I'm a slave to instrumentals and brave to enemies. From Haiti to Hades, from make-believe fantasy to a c'est la vie mentality. The days we spent wasting away, crazy and bent. The ways we repent, tasting the pain, trying to make sense of common knowledge without bombing the college. How it always gets quiet after we smoke weed. It's like we've ran out of things to say and we just don't know what to believe. For reasons unknown, the seasons have shown me the cost of change. And the puddle is thick from the blood that drips from this cross that hangs. Lost in strange thoughts, my brain fought but lost the game. Across the river of life we swim till daylight is washed away. Often I walk at night with a look in my eye like a stalker with a knife. I wonder, does Christopher mean Chris stop her before she offers her life? Awkward at times, upward we climb. Coffins align, prophets of mine, profit off crime. Birds become rockets in time. Words become lost over time. Some serve God, some wait in line for a measly royalty check, just for loyalty and respect. Turn off the TV before it spoils the effect of technology at its best. My apologies to the flesh. How silly of me to forget we are spirits with bodies, so there's no such thing as death. At best we take a short break to reflect, so don't break your neck to look backwards. All you will see is bad actors, and all you will read are sad chapters. The moment I learned to freeze time, it's like somebody stole my street sign. And right when I thought everything would be fine, I saw a motherfucking angel drinking cheap wine. What if all life is a stage, then the crowd's packing guns? Father said his thumbs down, if you fail, they'll shoot you in your lung. For every fruit that's forbidden, for every page I've written, for every day I've questioned, for every mage forgiven. See, the vampires can't touch you, the werewolves bow before you, the government adores to kill you, and the sirens would rather love you. So I apologize for every flower I plucked before her prime, before her time. At the drop of a dime, at any given time, I can cry just in case you need to see the shame I encase fall from my eyes. It's like it's 11:11 and you're parked at a stop sign, and in 13 seconds frogs are gonna drop from the sky and pop you in your eye. Long lost brother, I just stopped by to say hi. Lovely and light and lady, I like the way you act shy, but I love the way you laugh. It's like taking a bath in a river made of the most finest liquor. May I lick you and stick you where you need to be, on an envelope full of religious jokes sent to the Pope so even he can see. Why so many girls are Buddhist students, and Lucifer's from Jupiter and Satan's from Saturn, and math is made of mere patterns and philosophy's just not for me. I feel like E.T. in a teepee smoking beaties in Greenleaf with lost tribes, in a tie-dye t-shirt giving high fives to jive turkeys in a 70s church service, with a muse on my back giving use to the word rap. With my ear to the door, I hear a life I've never lived. I brought sugar for my neighbors and toys for the kids. I just had to come over. I just had to put my life on the line when I walked on stage. Matter of fact, I put my life on the lines of every blank page. I caught a buzz off mere conversation when the time was just right. I caught you in a wicked web, now I'm lovesick singing these blue tunes, feeling misused, like trading meat for sweets on Halloween at the dock of the bay. I listened to Otis Redding's version of the good old days, called my name in an age where good old white boys ain't ashamed to wear braids because we don't care what Hitler has to say. Brothers of mine are colorblind. Mother, I try, but something inside just binds me to the sky. Never mind, I lied. Nirvana hides in my mind. But mankind has never acted kind or human, but more of an offspring of humankind. Going blind from too much war and lies. Sometimes I sorta cry, but now I can't afford the time. It takes too much of my precious time, and lately I've drank too much of heaven's wine. I feel like I've been good. If I had a fat sack, I'd twist a perfect blunt and give one to you. If I had a black cat sitting in my lap, I'd feed it so much catnip it would do a back handspring that leads into a great big backflip. See my thoughts mesh together like an ongoing bad trip. But I'm blessed forever, so please enjoy my sad kiss. I just wanna make love with the mic and have cute couples walking home cuddling tight, talking on the phone till the early morning light. But to live as a mutant in a normal world full of abnormal conformed little boys and girls is stupid. So I'm torn in between dreams and 3D, living knee deep in the epitome of epiphany. So come live with me in my sleep. And there I was, just like all the rest. How stupid of me. I was on a bed of nails thinking all life was either dead or in jail or beheaded and frail. Headed to heaven or hell, dreading the dreaded smell. Weathered and pale, never to tell whether they're ever to excel or just plain never to prevail. And there I was, all set to rebel against God's never-ending scales that weigh us all. Against all odds, how stupid of me to base it all on Cupid's cute company that summons me. And there I was, breathing and bleeding and needing a sign, weeping and dreaming and sleeping away my time, while snakes were cheating and creeping and seething into my mind. And there I was, believing that I would die every night. Good guys and bad guys, cat eyes and rabbis, sad lives and cheap wine, bad times and street lights. I would pass by every night, thinking the world was mine and my girl was divine. But the truth is, change comes for us all. And how we pictured it as kids is just another picture ripped and split down the middle as the devil picks at his sick fiddle. And all I got is a poisonous pen and memories how boys became men overnight, trying to fit in a world that shut them out. Meanwhile, innocence is a whisper and all we do is fucking shout. That night I was feeling sober, till I looked down and my cup was spilling over. It's like I'm living to find her and killing to know her. With a brand new pair of boogie shoes, I took a few steps down to the bar. I walked in, talked to a friend, and then I found a star. She was dancing alone as if waiting for me to break down my timid walls and set my mind free. But that's easier said than done, because the speakers have my head numb, and what started as a glass of wine has slowly become red rum. As I bite my tongue, our shoulders softly brush together. I'm a bird watcher with a crush, and I just want to touch her feathers and make love forever. Synchronized, linked by eyes, I watch her move. I play it off, but deep down there's something special in the room. It's an odd world, but God, girl, you were like God's girl. But I can't play God without at least 7 days to work with, and I can't lay sod if the rain's too heavy to work in. Meanwhile, my ego stands next to me. He's telling me of casual sex and ecstasy. As the rest of me rest in peace, I yell and rebel to the devil to let me breathe and set me free from his never-ending telepathy. Dropping pennies in the wishing well, you might as well wish me well. I lean in close to hear exactly what she says. It's like the echo from a seashell, so I sneak in a smell and peek into her windows. I catch her looking at me, so that means she caught me looking at her. We take a drink at the same time like we're in the same frame of mind. It's funny how it all works. As we stand side by side, the G-Funk All-Stars provide the vibe. But by the time they sing Mary J. Blige, I'm too shy to try. So tomorrow at the same bar at the same time, I'll sit with an old man named Curtis Adams and explain my nervous habit. 'Cause the results may vary, so I rarely act off an impulse so scary. I wonder what she would think if she knew what I thought of. How when you cut off a unicorn's horn, it's no more than a horse. How when we were kids, we'd steal Laffy Taffy from the little store. How I think she's beautiful, beautiful enough to make a wordsmith speechless.
How I could make her stomach drop with just one sweet kiss. We nearly bump heads as we go to ask our flames. I nearly fumble my words as I go to ask her name. I feel like I got Solomon's Song of Songs tattooed on my arm. But by the time I come back from the bathroom, my queen had already gone.
Appreciate y'all tuning in for a little acapella rap. My pen brawls so they fall like the Berlin Wall. Even styling will stall when I make a skin crawl, y'all. Applaud my effing effort, applause. I'm reppin', so step off, you effing leper. I'm hardly spotted like a spotted leopard. At 11:11, I'm rare like a Lebanese version of 11 to me. Headed to sea, heaviest street. Elephants ready to breed. Even heaven can see how heavenly I'm ready to free. Ready-made slaves, underpaid and ready to flee. See, I'm a deadly disease. With an axe I slash and make confetti from trees. I'm steady on beats, I'm Freddy in dreams. The dude you never could beat, but ever compete. Olympian, champion, warrior, at war, a poet that's more than a rapper. You know it's support. Your local reporter reporting live from the source. Till my voice is hoarse, the choice is yours. The void, the cure, enjoy what's pure. You can't avoid your chores. I was born into the world of girls and gore. A boy with a pocket full of pearls that floated ashore. Underground, the coal, I'm mining every soul. A diamond, I'm rolling the dice with a blindfold. Perfect timing. I know that my rhyming is old, but so what? I'm cold as fuck, like a snow truck stuck in the snow, but I must hit the gas and show up and never slow up. I fight pairs of nights where and when the king tells me to fight, I'm right there in the night air. The music industry's nightmare, cause I won't fight fair and I don't sing like Cher with spiked hair.
My response is I gander upon the past and step away from comfortable love. Cause even the king falls and even the queen stalls. And I want more than just a word, actually about three. Writing a never-ending novel that's actually about me. So scared and unsure, insecure and scarred. Like when you need to feel safe, but you know I know it's hard. Have you kissed the boys you call friends? And if I lose you, would I mend? And where would I go and who would I be? You hang up the phone on me, unsettled and shook. While I'm sleeping, awaiting morning, deep in mourning, needing to know all that's exact. Something sweet hiding inside. Shall I change my thoughts to change my world? That would inevitably change my past. A simple note to show you I tried. A simple quote you can tell in time. My face is red, your tone is mad. My trust is skeptic because girls are shy. And I'm sad as you pay the price for their crimes. So compulsive I am, repulsive that man whose pulse is bland. Start a cult I can, the results will be grand. Like mulch for the land, like the clutch of a hand, like blood in the sand, like the love of a fan. Credibility and special ability, like incredible agility and invisibility. Is it me? Is it too early to argue? My perception altered, my reflection altering. In search of an alternative, my mind lost in dreams. As I'm staring at a mouth when her eyes stare a hole in me. Giving her myself when my life bears the load. I shall play the role of the boy that could save your soul and take you home. Knowledge first behavior, positive thinking, convincing myself that maybe we could get married or something like that. My response.
To her, from him. I want you to know me, but our conversations are cut short. I want you to be the one, since my patience has been cut short. I tell you things you've never heard, you agree and go on. Would you rather me sell you a dream, proceed and move along? I truly feel you are real yet, my doubt is when I hide. I truly need you for me, but I'm shouting to the skies. So bad I want to know you, respect, correct, and control you. How bad I want to show you all the things I've had to go through. Meanwhile, your smell lingers in my lungs, like I just left your house. But by far it's sweeter on the tongue, like your kiss on my mouth. Still I second guess our naked flesh, if the vibe is not lovely. So don't tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me. swallowing such words that hurt when they go down. I've been building up the nerve, so hopefully you know now.
What up, y'all? This is hybridtherapper, aka Chris Hybrid. Check it out. See, I'm on Vlad TV with a mad magazine and a bad CD with a half OZ in the back of a nasty, trashy ass black limousine with a can of OE. And I'm trying to get to Cali like the inner OC with a chick named Kelly. Let's see, Papa Jelly Beans. See, I would fight Suge Knight, but he way more than me. And y'all on drugs, way more than me. Sorry, but I'm sarcastic. Cause last time I seen some cash was back before the coronavirus. Now all that's in the stash is some hard plastic. It sucks. I can't even play basketball. Cause they put balls on the basket. I used to be space age, but now I'm far past it. I question everything, like Bill Maher asked it. But it's all over our head, like Brett Favre passed it. TV wants me to be a bloody zombie. Uncle Sam wants to stick his buddies on me. All just fish in a net. Cause shit ain't been the same ever since the advent of the internet. See, we all just want that passion back. We all just want that feeling back. Like back when me and my homies first started rapping and we didn't have money for beats, so we was just stealing tracks. Yo! It's a weird fucking world. But I still know what a man's chest's like. I still know how to spot a transvestite. I still flash back to 9/11 and hope that they land jets right. So my rap is like it's 1995 on a Friday night. And I'm in a Trans Am with a can of pesticides, spraying every hermaphrodite that I don't like. So don't think when it's martial law I won't fight, because I got a quick left and a fast right. And I'm just happy to be here because I could have died last night. See, I just want to go back. I want to go back to before it was fight or flight, when we'd sneak out just to put out flyers at night. Now night after night, our angels are on the ground, trying to find some common ground, trying to be conscious like common sound. I just want to go back to that first day, like the first day you was in 6th grade, like the first day that you ever played your first mixtape. Cause see, I just want a map to explore that galactic core on that big day.
Man, I got a super duper crush. I got a crush on Mary. She tasted like an ancient wine cellar, and if she was mine, I wouldn't mind to tell her every day if that's what it takes to prove my love. From the back of the class to the back of a black Catholic mass to the back of every school bus in my badass past, to a cloudy room of strangers doing drugs. I need the buzz of a queen bee hovering me slowly in perfect formation, like the most perfect storm waiting to take out the trailer parks, projects, and even suburbia by dark. I lie awake at night, trying once more to capture the face I like, the one she gave me. For a second there, it saved me from my evil ego, but handed me over to her sisters of mystery and mercy, where a hiss can be a kiss and a witch can be a bitch. But I loved every minute of it, trying to pinpoint her point of view, why death is so intriguing, but yet she's nervous around me. Here I am, I stand a new man. Combining with the phoenix is like the greatest dream one could ever have. So I keep it inside, till I get drunk enough to weep from these eyes. See, I found her right where she found me, on these same old steps, in these same old streets. Crowned and free, bound by guitar strings, like a heart to an angel, with initials that would elope with Jesus. Her spark of encouragement, the way she would look at me, put the world on hold and hooks in my feet, but my words are froze. Girl, I know you're an actress, just help me understand the role you play. Before this all floats away, do you even know my name? I ask you. If it's nature you love, then you must see the sun. Right before the war began, sweet thoughts on the tip of my tongue. I heard the beast bought us.
when we were young. I pray that's not true. If so, I'll cut away these embedded barcodes just so I could be with you.
This is a piece I wrote a few years ago. They tell me to kill everybody and blame it on change. I stand dry underneath a million drops of rain. Picture a crooked cane in a gothic frame. When Beelzebub already came and went. Get your eyes out of my car and focus on his tent. I suppose you'll be buried where the clovers grow. And the lucky trolls will pick and smoke and say, how we supposed to know? But who will come to my funeral? A whole lot of nothing. Who will come when my graveyard is nearly out of room and I've changed my style to a tomb? Laughter in full moons, but no wolves to wear. Owls on the prowl, and I flip upside down so the world can kiss my ass buried with a whiskey bottle made from home because bliss never did last. Over the years, they no longer rhymed with sense. Now skeletons climb the fence to hide their fingerprints. The music box on the mantle opens. Mickey Mantle's back cracks till every act is broken. Tokens fall free, casinos become cheap. Men is I cry underneath. Gangs rearrange 100 deep to one nomad in the street. The clouds look new today. The gods look like you today. And diseases spill back to their owner. Exaggerated real facts filled in tracks. Full-fledged blood donor alleged stoner pledged to Homer with a thirst to travel. So you own her as you curse and babble. Positively the first to battle. Oddities come to life. As I watch the world walk by, I sit here wearing a fake grin like a Hawkeye. Kneeling on my knee, telling them to kill me, but I feel free.
I spent 7 years in Tibet on a nail bed eating stale bread. 7 years worth of regret and I talk loud and walk proud. I was born in 1979 with no past and a tall glass of heavenly wine. To pass the time I learned to rap and rhyme. Along the way I met handfuls of angels, dogs and swine, strangers, killers and mimes. At the age of 11 I would draw pictures of Christ with a Mac 11. I made friends with the trees and closed my eyes to absorb the breeze. Hopefully by now the Lord is pleased. Since we've spoken every day for 25 years, miles away somehow we had to have felt my tears. The price of delusion, a life of confusion, a mind of distortion, a kind of abortion. So many corpses in my house, I had to sort them out. Another boat floats with sails broken, another tale of the unspoken, another Hail Mary barely reaches the end zone, another foe pretends to be a friend. So what? I should have known better. Claim to be a saint, I've known better. Such cold weather for no sweater. Way up here on the watchtower, it don't get no better. With bloody fingers I play the guitar as the smell of her lingers throughout the bar. Driving home drunk again. Around the curb I go to the world I know. They say I sound mad in my sound lab because the crown I once had is a thing of the past. Does nothing last forever? Being king for a day? Do I sound sad right now? Living a dream wide awake? Trying to find my place, trying to hide my face, trying to sign my name in blood upon the dying line of love. But love is blind and my bloodline is nearly out of time. So if I stood you up, my apologies. But as soon as I stood up, my shadow followed me. Out my door, into my car, out of this world, into the stars. So after 7 years of wasting time, I realized the stale bread tasted fine. Now my purpose is set. Those 7 years worth of regret that hurt my chest will no longer weigh me down. Not even a game of chess with death could lay this king down. Now is the time. Now my mind is clear. Now I will find why the fuck I am here.
Damn, it's hot. Hot as lava rock. Hot as smoking hydro marijuana, eyes low in the summertime, moving slow in the Bahamas with your baby's mama hot. Cause see, this is why I'm hot. Cause I've been working 9 to 5 in the hot sun since George Clinton was pimping with his bop gun.
Not fun.
See, in the streets, it's either do dirt or go to jail. So I'm grinding 8 hours a day, drinking Powerade, getting dirt under my nails. So if hell is hot, it's hot as hell. And this is just one of them stories I got to tell. Look, player, it's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's a hole in the ozone layer. And damn, it's hot. Hot as Lancelot creeping and sneaking around Camelot with the queen till the king found him with a plan to plot. I mean, man, it's hot. Even more heated than the summer of Sam. Give me water cause I need it like a mother to man. So who needs a lighter when we're burning a sack if the sky's on fire and it's burning my back? Ain't no turning back. We our own worst enemies, and you just now learning that? It's so hot, it's so hot. Yeah. I'm wearing coochie cutter boxers and a tank top, looking for a bank to rob, frustrated and fed up with my day job, lay inside trying to play God. But the Garden of Eden's been burned up. Hold up. On the radio they're saying it's almost the end of the world, dude, turn it up. Turn it up. 70s, 80s, 90s, decades are like degrees. So I'm in the pulpit with the cool kids, hoping the H2O don't freeze. So try to predict the weather, man, you never can. Even if you were a better man, taking advice from a veteran weatherman. I could've swore right before my eyes I saw grass turn to sand. Well, that must have been what happened to Pakistan, Afghanistan, and the rest of the whole Holy Land. Are you feeling the flames yet? Is it making your brain sweat? The train's off the tracks, and it's headed your way, kid, blah! Living in a sinful flesh, I've been stressed before the rising of the heat index. Mother Nature rising to her boiling point, bubbling oils and aching joints. Got me looking around for my childhood friends, but instead they're all dead like a torch, scorching hot. It'll make you shave your head. Should we trade our dreads for a fade or a bald head? Damn it, it's hot like 100 plus. I can even hear the roofers cuss. It's so hot I can hear Lucifer fuss. How stupid of us. The temperature unbearable, tempers flaring like a tempest glaring, scaring the children. We all just need a tad bit of air condition. That's it. Till Jesus prepares a visit, or till I can say, there I'm fit.
So you want to hear about my generation?
Yeah, that's cool.
My generation? A generation to call my own? I'm running out of patience, so call my phone. We went from the back row of church to smoking weed till it hurts. From Sunday cartoons to Oxycontins and bad moods. Right on, dude. Everything is always right on cue. My bird's eye view is a third eye tool. Understand the words I use. My generation doesn't. They're too busy buzzing and bussing tables, cussing, and worst of all, lazy. So when I swerve on through tense traffic, I'm confident we won't have a tragic accident. I put that on Poseidon's trident, that your generation has rendered decisions. So surrender to forgiveness while God is talking, or pretend not to hear it and you're a dead man walking. My generation fights amongst each other like a bunch of fucking brothers. Down the street around the corner where Christmas lights are hung, the fight is won, so strike the drum and light the blunt. Let's fly like doves in the sky above, like we're dumb, so nice and young. Let's cry and hug, high off love, despite a spiteful tongue. Would you like to come and bite the bullet from this type of gun? Or will you try and run from the sight of blood, back to where life begun, back to where the original light is from? We can take flight off drugs and simply die like thugs in front of the eyes of none to despise what we've done. So I choose to live, even though I've died. I choose to sit by your side and watch you live the life I tried. But my generation is slowly becoming the next. Workers by day, at night hunting for sex. This generation of mine waits in line at Lady Liberty's kissing booth, spitting lies and dismissing truth, trading good books for Hollywood's good looks. Now the roof's on fire and holy water's mixed with vodka. The TV's on, but I'm sick of soap opera. My generation is blind and nobody sees, nobody agrees, nobody is pleased. I went to the movies, but nobody's there, nobody but me. So I watched the whole show alone in my throne, but when it was over, I was sober with nobody home. Nobody but me, and that's nobody at all. Walking upon shattered glass, I last as long as you let me. Walking through my shadowed past, singing a meaningful medley with melody from Melanie and felons who travel 7 seas just for watermelon and some marijuana trees. I feel the summer breeze like I feel my teeth on her neck. I feel my lips to her lips like I taste sweet revenge. Off the deep end, I leap into these same streets again, wanting God to speak within and teach men how to see through sin before they grow to love it and show the public eye why it is that doves cry. Cause even a prince senses when his princess leaves him hints of unfaithful fingerprints. Asking for one, basking in the sun, a mask for the slums, a task to be done, the math of the sum, the blast of the gun, the catch of the day, the best thing to say, the last thing to do, the last thing I do. Ask me what, cause I'm the last of them, the first one done, the first one in this class of bums where the cat has your tongue and the rats have begun to scratch you you for fun. The latch is undone, but the button is stuck. And I'm fresh out of clever punchlines, stressed out and drunk, fresh out of luck. Let the game be over, life is now to live. So get your happy face out and stop with the bullshit. Erect the zombies, daddies and mommies who have been injected and infected by the comfort of America virus, where men become Midas and the righteous fend for themselves quietly. Dive in the sea of pity and the pool starts looking yellow. Mislead me through this city and I'll agree not to say hello. Cause I'm spaced out of place, outer space, crowded space. Only with a pencil can clouds be erased. Cowards pace, hours fade, flowers stand still. I'm waiting for the rain to arrive like a plane in the sky to a castaway on the last day, the day before he dies. They tell me to rise above and they tell me to fly with doves. So with homemade wings and a peace pipe, I'm getting high off love.
It's not enough to want the truth. You must know where to look for it. And the truth is elusive because it knows where to hide.
Out of town we go. She leaves me the key, so I lock the door from the inside as we leave from the scene. How weird it is to not be famous, so I feed myself. Now I wrote a song about it, did it live, and it didn't even need your help. See, we resemble the stars, trembling hard, sitting in a circle, sitting in my car. I feel like I'm back in high school because time means only a few things. Really, how much time is there for a new king with his true dreams? Her body is not perfect, yet she gives it to me. As it lay in my hands, dressed in pink and green. The pink is for herself, but the green, see, it's for me. Looking for a moral in the story that's boring as can be. Hold on, I'll try again. Put another girl out of my head to make room for a friend in a messed up bed. Touching her till tense muscles tighten, like titans and tyrants fighting with lightning, stabbing and striking, acting and lying. It excites my blood and heightens my buzz like the most divine drug. I guess that's why I get so aroused every time I try and write the word love. So sincere are my fears that I can't seem to kill them out of fear. Drilling for gold, spilling the load, chilling I know, willing to go to a place where real men still grin. Hey, what up, man? What up? Where right when you think of them, they appear. Where we bear the burden of our own poetry and don't just leave it to Shakespeare. The walk of faith, hand in hand, face to face. Something has happened, someone has been misplaced. She says, you won't have to share. And that she'd be my girl. Really, that's good to know that I'm more than just another shell on the shore. I could have swore that I fell asleep a second ago till the water woke me, showing me my lesson. From urgent virgins to the princess of Prince Hall Village, I met a little lamb from Christian land who loves to love the children. Venus and her angels, witches and their sisters. Since my baby pictures, I heard the lady whisper of such shady scriptures.
This poem is about a girl I dated once. And I'm saying this because I was fooling myself the whole time. See, you ever been with somebody and you really know you're not supposed to be with that person? It's almost like biting the apple. Check it. I once knew this girl that had more issues than National Geographic. She even tried to get with my partner. I told him, dog, you can have it. It started as a crush, but I was too drunk to tell her. When I finally got my nerve up, I wrote her a love letter, but she checked no, cause she said she liked my brother better. I used to call her a queen just to make myself feel like a king. Shit, we broke up so fast, I felt like I woke up from a bad dream. She was a waste of space in my memory bank, had me face to face with enemy tanks. In the end, not even a thanks. What was I thinking? The girl only seemed to like me when she was drinking. Trust me, I hate when men call their girlfriends old ladies, but this chick was so shady, I wouldn't even let her hold my own baby. A clone maybe, but I've been so alone lately, I done went cell phone crazy. Calling all the girls from back in the day and apologizing for ever acting that way. But that's like a smack in the face, player, cause we all sinners trapped in this place, beginning to hate the taste. Stupid, I know, messing around with Cupid and his bow. That misleading little heathen tried to shoot me in my soul. I took her to the movies, she was playing the role. On the highway to heaven, I was paying the toll. I thought to myself, all I need in this world is sin. is a bag of weed and a new girlfriend. But can I split the dead end? Can I get an amen? Can I sit and make pretend that politics makes sick friends and the world won't end and this girl is somehow the one? A pearl in the shell, the words on my tongue, a familiar smell, the water in the well, a daughter that rebelled, a story to tell, boring as hell, crying and bawling, flying but falling. Like I said, I dated this girl once who had more issues than Time Life. I thought she fell from the sky, but I was just telling lies. God told me, son, get your mind right. I must have been bored, cuz, to think this girl was more than she was. She said, when I'm ready to settle down, you'll be the perfect one for me. I laughed out loud and replied, by that time, you'll be in a midlife crisis with a tongue ring. Come on now, I need a Valentine to call my own, a Palestine to call my home, a glass of wine when I'm all alone. Just be satisfied when you're by my throne. But I guess that's why I'm alone, cause that's too much to ask for. I gave her everything, and she had the nerve to ask for more.
Juice, lunch, and food for thought. Deep in the woods out Nineveh Road, I spend most of my time eating bagel bites and cinnamon rolls. See, I was raised off salmon patties and too many stepdads. My nomadic habits left me sad, forced to step back and accept the fact that I can't go back to collecting baseball cards. Cause once you cut off your tattoos, you're leaving more scars. Poetry is me and I'm dizzy off words. I could rule the world, but I'm missing the nerve, pissing off nerds, wishing you heard me spitting these verbs. But Helen Keller, you're trapped in a circulating cellar, and my generation is too busy to even tell her. See, I broke my fingers to touch you. I took you on Jerry Springer to tell you I love you. I wrote a book about you. How does my life look without you? Do we form the letter M when we hold hands? If I let you in, will there be romance? No chance in ever dying, my love. I'm too stubborn, I'm drunk off spike punch that I packed in my lunch next to my dime bag and Captain Crunch. So pass the blunt. Last one home is a rotten egg, cause I once had a friend that ran from the law so long he lost his leg. From the hood to the birds, what good are these words? I beg your pardon. So I'm at the governor's mansion and I beg for a pardon. So lick your lips off my limerick, cupcakes and Kool-Aid for all the cool kids as we skinny dip in a post-apocalyptic pulpit. Now give me freedom. Give me the love of a lady. Give me expensive gas and enough drugs to go crazy. Give me a second chance in the same body. Give me a naked dance with a strange hottie. See, last semester I asked professors the meaning of life, but now I'm stuck in make-believe daydreaming of a wife. See, they bury my partner on his 16th birthday. So how the fuck can people say that people die at such an early age? I'm the bird in the cage and the words on the page with the courage to face another worried day. Damn it, I didn't want to tell you, but I'm not from this planet. These human emotions are not how I planned them. I've had it. And if you were me, you would understand that this food is free.
Welcome to my new spoken word poetry online blog. Let's get it started. Sunday morning tears fall from the face of Christ, designed by your chemistry with enemies of vice. Align with the heavens and 11 will provide. In times of the devil we see level on the rise. But never mind, better minds combine in better times. Let us shine, let us sign agreements to never die and forever fly. It's better if we sever ties with whomever lies, cause dogs bark a lot in the parking lot of past lives. 3 strikes you're out, no clout from your pastime. Down the catwalk with 9 lives and fine wine. People try to watch me, but my daddy's eyes were badly blind. A tad bit of good luck to escape this asphalt and assault charges, cracking the vault, slowing hard, packing some salt, spotless records, hatching the edge, cuts infection, gashing my head, nutmeg and whiskey, laughing while dead, counting some cash, such a bounty lasts as we dash out our county and crash. But my hat goes off to Adam and Eve for making the world's first batch of classic applesauce. Now girls are running up to me on the beaches of earth and nothing but fig leaves like I'm David Hasselhoff. Is passion lost? Do we feel anything when we pass across the next life as we pass across? While brainwaves and mind trips on the same stage where time lives, at last we fought with fake props as time ticks. We break clocks till today stops. My mind shifts like tectonic plates and polar caps, mapping out the stars and solar tracks as we Star Trek upon bionic states, moving tectonic plates on Metatron and ionic slates. Like we face by dawn, we wait to pawn our fates for demonic names and psychotic fame, and it's such an aquatic place. When Mickey Mantle's bat on the mantle besides the map of the ancient world is an ample supply of snacks and a backpack and examples of Bigfoot tracks on the quest for a sacred girl. But the girl is shady, and the world went crazy. Meet me at the playground, I'll take you atop the mountain. Offer you most everything you see, but don't worry, nobody's counting. I swindle chicks like Schindler's List, mental bullshit behind a defensive fence. Grendel's wench, sentinel's fetch, sentimental and blessed. Erase what I don't need, then the pencil I sketched in the rest like a sketch of myself, as if I'm blessed. Attracted like magnets to bad chicks and sad shit. Pouring more drinks as if it gives me more core strength, damn it. More thinking and bad habits. A samurai symphony, as if I plan to die in misery. A missile for my gun, mistletoe for my tongue. Pigeon-toed I run, down the road just for fun till I fall, then I'm done. I'd rather deal with stingray in the chest on a deep-sea quest than sell dope. Hell no, never that, I'm way too stressed. They say country boys don't study philosophy, so I'm in an old truck by my grandpops, the one that he bought for me. When it's hot outside, it's cooler in here, with a firm handshake and a cooler of beer. On an old dirt road, escaping the town, walking late at night, awakened by sounds. But it's odd, 'cause I'm the only one around.